sad. I'm very sad now because of that. Hopefully Frog is just sitting right here. If Frog's sitting right here, we're good. Yes! Uh-oh. How did I not die? Oh, no, there I died. Oh, yes, cheese strats. What did I do? Did I break the boss? I guess you can't do that. Don't shoot at me. No, I said don't shoot at me. Because you have to get ready for blind and everything. Oh man, I missed my duck. That's all X is good for. Is using his small size. Oops. Yeah, sure, I insult X and then I hit spikes. That's just how it works. Oh jeez, get out of my way. That's where all the trolls were. I don't even know what I just did there. That was it? This is usually the part where I started dying. Yeah, like that. That was exactly it. I don't think I've actually posted a speedrun time for that, but I did time it, and I want to say my best time on that was like 26 minutes. Haha, you tried to shoot me, but you couldn't. I missed again. Right after taunting. Go! Okay, so now I can die at the boss. This is farther than I expected. Oh, well, there, you gotta jump there, don't ya? But Contra's so fun. Made it? Nope, guess I didn't make it. Alright. Oh no. Biscuits. So Paradox Cave had lots of defense. How did I miss that? That's the easiest bomb jump in the game. Nope, jump too early. Definitely don't have it. Alright, now we can jump. Break these. Wait a minute. Alright, good evening. Happy Saturday. Welcome to camp. Welcome in Pops, Jacob, Atma, Hammond. Hope you're all having a great Saturday. We've got a link to the past randomizer tonight. Then hopefully I've got everything set up, but I don't have BizHawk open, but I'm hoping I can just open BizHawk, kind of rotate my chair a little bit, put on the headset, and maybe do a route matrix, because I'm feeling like that a lot more than Super Metroid, and Super Metroid doesn't do as well as route matrices, and route matrices are more fun to me right now. So, holy biscuits, thank you so much for the 6 months, Jacob. Much appreciated. Enjoy the early access to videos, enjoy the counselor badge, and enjoy the emotes. Should I think the 6 months? I think that key is the 6 month. Oh, it doesn't let me highlight that and check. Hey Chaser, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday, and Twitch alerts aren't working again. Hold on, let me do that one manually here. You'd think Twitch's alert system would actually work properly when I'm using the built-in Twitch alerts, but no, it doesn't. There we go. That's what was supposed to happen. Laura sucks. It's terrible that I keep the alert. I started keeping the alerts up and minimized, like the separate alerts window within the stream manager, just because like 50% of the time, it just doesn't work. And I don't know why. That should work because it's Twitch's own system. Ugh, that's irritating that it doesn't work. But thank you so much for the 70 chaser, much appreciated. So yeah, we've got a link to the past tonight. This is just gonna, because I don't know exactly how it's going to work switching from this to hopefully emulator after. Twitch does hate a lot. Like, I'm guessing they don't have enough money because Amazon doesn't make enough. So they can't possibly have a working built-in alert system. I really should try to move all that stuff over to Mix It Up. Because I can at least trust Mix It Up to work a lot, like 98% of the time versus 50% for Twitch alerts. Yeah, we're gonna do a link to the past here. This is starting Boots and Flute. Did you see Slack this past week? Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, we'll do that. I forgot to start the timer. Yeah, we got starting Boots and Flute, and we got a starting Mitts. That's even better. Where's my tracker? Mitts. Wait a minute. One of my favorite runs is that one where I died like 30 seconds in, that inverted seed where I went down to try to get Hype Cave and just nope. Got yeeted. Well, not yeeted, but got exploded. So already past that mark. All right, we got a bottle, a key. The bottle is really useful because that means we can go ahead and do all of CAC when we get to CAC. Yeah, I know I shouldn't find those seeds as amusing as I do. But I mean, if you can get a really good moment of failure where something goes terribly wrong and ends up being really funny, that's always worth it to me. It's all about the content, not about the looking good at a video game. If me screwing up can make someone smile or laugh, that is 100% worth it in my book. I was hoping to see bombs there, or red 20s, but nope. Okay, it's all hearts. This is a very lovely seed. Hashtag dad puns. Oh no! Okay. So we've got to remember that here. If I don't find another bow, we're gonna have to do Aga 1 to get that bow. Because that is an item you want. We definitely need a bow. Jerk. We don't need that 10 arrows though. Oh, Felicia Rose? If I'm pronouncing her name right. Yeah, a message didn't actually come through saying who it was, but I'm assuming if it's Sleepaway Camp, that's the first name that I go to at least. When I hear Sleepaway Camp, that's who I think of. Okay, Felissa. Not Felisa. I've only seen the first Sleepaway Camp movie, and I thought that was great. Unfortunately, I knew about the big twist ending before I actually saw it, so that didn't come as a surprise. But it was still, even knowing the big ending twist, it was still really cool. Yeah, it sounds like she's one of those people that seems to really embrace the horror fandom. Like, some of the actors and actresses, they don't really seem to enjoy the fact that they're Like, they're well known enough from a horror movie to be at a horror convention. The mitts already. Holy freaking Christmas cake. So that's basically just a moon pearl away from Dark World access, which is kind of a little unfortunate because we might have to do Aga 1 to get that bow. And nobody wants to do that. But like being able to get to the Dark World by going through that rock up there is a lot better than going around with the hammer, but you also want the hammer to get the Dark World in other places. All right, 50 bucks. Let's see what's in the well. More bombs, that's really good. Container heart. The hammer. And powder. Well, that is certainly interesting. Less than 5 minutes in and already having access to Magic Bat. I mean, that is really interesting. I mean, that's an out-of-the-way check I wouldn't normally do right away, but it's there. Okay, yeah, that cape is making me think maybe Aga 1 will be required here. Yep, those likes are incredibly useful, helps YouTube push the stream out to more people. Makes YouTube think that the content is worth sharing. Ooh, 300 bucks. 7 bombs. Kind of hoping to see bombs there. I really should go to the bomb hut here. Even though I've got I kept the bee in a bottle specifically for Mini Moldorm Cave, so I can potentially use the bee to kill some of the Mini Moldorms instead of using bombs on all of them. But I still want to have full, just because I don't think unless it's a golden bee, I don't think that it'll kill the Mini Moldorms all the way. Wait, no, I have the hammer. What am I thinking? I've got the hammer is a usable weapon. Yeah, let's get Magic Bat here. I don't have any magic. Biscuits. You can't do Magic Bat without magic. Where can I get magic? Pretty sure there is a full magic jar. Yeah, you'd think with me calling it Magic Bat, I would realize that, hey, you might need a little bit of magic for this thing. Just a smidge. There we go. And I didn't even have to take the long way. Uh-oh. No time. No time to listen to yakety sax. We gotta go. And the fact that I've got access to Magic Bat this early, I mean, this could just be a red herring. Powder could have just been like a filler item, but you gotta check it. Oh, wow. So that's why we had access to powder so early. Oh, geez, and that gives Smith Chain now? That is really good, but like I still don't have a sword. I'd really like a sword before I go into the Dark World. I mean, yes, I have the hammer. I could potentially use the hammer, but it's just not the same. Especially with something like Blind. Like, Blind is technically available. Oh my. goodness, the mirror. That just made Smith Chain really, really, wow, that opened up a lot of stuff. There's so many options. Yes, this trash mirror. Why do I keep doing overworld checks, or do I follow the... Do I just go into the dark world right now? Oh, this is like decision paralysis. I have so many things I could do right now. Oh, I have the mirror. I could have just block clipped. There's just so much I can do right now. Sword? Rats. Really want to see a sword. You kidding me? I did the block clip. Why didn't I just push the blocks normally? Oh, that's actually really nice. Especially if we're going to end up in the dark world with no sword. I mean, there's 5 items here. I don't want to skip all this. It's like, you go up to Ice Rod Cave. I don't have the money to... Oh, yeah. Ooh. Whoops. That's a problem. There we go. I don't have the money for Zora at this point. A new PB would be really nice, but I don't know if we're gonna get that lucky here. Okay, that was absolute garbage all the way around. I mean, I can sequence break Waterfall Fairy. We have... Yeah, I feel like I might as well do that. We'll just follow this normally. We can get the stuff by Zora. There's I can get 20 bucks a pop for going into this, under this rock. We're close enough to getting it to having enough money for Zora, where doing this a couple times isn't gonna hurt that much. That's like, I really... Oh, I'm not seeing any other messages there. That's so weird. Like, YouTube isn't apparently showing messages that are coming through, that are supposed to be coming through. That is bizarre. Alright. Okay, so that was not worth it at all. But that's fine. Twitch messages are, yeah. Oh! I just completely missed that one. Okay, stop it. Where do you think Samaria is? Hopefully, don't say Ice Palace. I don't want it in Ice Palace. Yeah, the Nightbot displayed a message and my eyes completely went to that and I didn't see what was above Nightbot. Oh, basement of Ice Palace is, that would suck. I probably wouldn't go there until very late in the seed, too. 100 bucks, don't need that. Because, yeah, usually I will, unless I'm like, it's something where I'm ending, like, I need to get ice to finish the game, I will just avoid that. The law of Chaser does mean that something good will be an ice palace, though. I cannot dispute. That has happened so many times that it's official. It's 100% accurate. But I don't even have access to ice. Well, or do I? No, I don't have a sword. I need Fire Rod or a sword to be able to get into Ice Palace right now. Because with a sword, I could use bombos to get by the Freezars. Uh-oh. This is going to be a problem. Wait, where am I facing up? Get out of there. Okay, good. If you're fake flippering and you get hit by something, the game doesn't know what to do, so you kind of soft lock, and we don't want that. What just happened? You shouldn't have been swimming there. Okay, let's try this again. Garbage. A bottle of green isn't, I mean, it could be a lot better. I'll gladly take a bottle of green. I prefer blue. What was that? Okay, Burna on ledge. We got the cape, so I don't think we're gonna need Burna. So we can skip that. Well, I mean, if Zora gives us the flippers here, I might as well grab Burna, but I'm gonna assume we're not gonna get the flippers. Wow, a $500 heart piece. Oh no, I don't have a fire. I was gonna say I could potentially do desert, but there's no fire source right now. I want to have a, like, I can do, let's see, we'll do South Dark World. Hey Kyoto, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Yeah, we'll do South Dark World, then I guess we'll go up Dark Death Mountain. Just hoping, like, these really quick item dense areas might net me a sword or just a bunch of hearts. Wow. Yep, hopefully doing this and then Mega Man X Route Matrix next. That's the goal, at least. Ow. I mean, I don't want to do Hammer Blind. Desert and Skull Woods. Hey, Retro Nook, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. God, I've got a fully clearable Thieves Town sitting there staring at me on the map. But I don't want to do Hammer Blind. Yeah, that was all things considered, that was a pretty solid run. I wish the game would allow you to try to do everything, but after the incident in practice, I'm like, I am not going to risk getting a game over in a charity stream when there's a time limits and everything. Just because the game wanted to have Jason attack when I was at the cave. God, that's a lot of hearts. Gina, checkerboard. Actually, let's get some cash here. 1, 2, 3. Get ready to keep tossing those rupees. One more. One, 2, 3, 4. Got him. I'm hoping things work out next week. My plan next week is to go back to Resident Evil 1 with Chris, if I can get the retro achievements set up again. And then hopefully finish RE2 with Claire. So we'll be doing the Redfield portion of the first 2 games. Not getting all the retro achievements, because I will never be able to beat Resident Evil 1 with just a knife. Like, why couldn't they put achievements like that in Friday the 13th? They have stone only on day 1, or kill Jason with the stone. It's like, that's not the one I want. Oh, that's why I can't do Aga 1 yet. I'm like, I'm really tempted to go and just grab that, I was tempted to do Aga 1 and grab that bow. Let's see, Hera is kind of a crapshoot right now. I just have no way to tell where I am in the dark, so we're gonna have to skip Gary. Okay, Deadrock, leave me alone. If I had Hookshot, Hera would be a great place to clear right now. Part of me thinks, though, I should probably go and do Paradox Cave before we go into Hera, just in case Hookshot is there. That's just bombs. Hey Ginley, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Got a very interesting start on this seed. It's decision indecision, or what's the term I'm looking for? There's so many things I have available that there's just too many choices to make. So I should be trying to clear dungeons right now, but I just don't have I don't necessarily have the stuff to clear most of them. And the only one I can actually clear is Thieves Town, and I don't want to do Hammer Blind. Hey JC, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. So I'm just hoping I can stumble into a sword in one of these more high density areas, so then I can just go and do Thieves Town. Oh, this is the link. Yeah, analysis paralysis. That's it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Analysis paralysis. That is the perfect term. And we also got the perfect item there. That is exactly what we wanted to see, was a sword. That's not Super Bunny. There's Spiral Cave. Okay. And I went the wrong way because I was looking at the tracker. Alright, so we've got Paradox, 7 items in here. I actually would not object to seeing a lamp right now. Because that means, there is a bow locking Aga 1, and that bow is going to give me access to a lot of good stuff. Hey. Come back here.
Sorry, Debbie.
No Mercedes this year. Okay, so we got both boomerangs. We got a shovel. Paradox Cave, kinda garbage. Know what else is garbage? That. Now, A Link to the Past is... this is probably just overall the best randomizer I've seen. And the Mega Man X route matrix is close, and I love the Super Metroid map Rando, but this is the one this is probably like, I've done at least 300 seeds of this in my life, and that's gonna keep going up because I just love this randomizer so much. Even if I am getting analysis paralysis right now. Okay, so that's nothing, but we can be a little cheeky here. Oh. Sure, we'll open that. Can't do anything with it right now. Oh, let me get the link for... Let's see, where is it? That's the tracker. Here it is. Hey, Windows, copy. There you go. That's the website I use to roll all my seeds. There is a Discord server they have, but I don't remember what that is. And you can roll seeds there too, but the bot they use to roll the seeds it seems very complicated to someone with my lack of brain power. Just $6 in Super Bunny? Come on, game. You can do better than that. It's like I could technically take this stuff into Ganon's tower. I mean, that would be a play. Rats, I was hoping that would be something. No problem? Like, do I go into Ganon's tower with this loadout? Even if I can make it to Ice Armos, is that something I even... I don't have Burna. No bow. I think what we're gonna... I think I'm gonna go into Hera first. Oh, I'm kind of resigned to Ice Palace having Samari already. Something has to happen, because this seed was just too... Okay. That's good. We want to see the big key here. We can't Hera pot, but the big key means that the worst we could have is an item locked in the basement. But we can still finish this. A unique item is in Ganon's tower. Well, naturally. Of course there's going to be a unique item in Ganon's tower. There's 20 items in there. Hey Gordon, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Alright game, I could really use some health. I couldn't Hera pot to get the fairies. There is health at the very top, right before Moldorm, if we hit this switch. There's only one item in here, so hopefully that item will be in this chest right here, because the other item is on the boss. Biscuits! Heart container is near the Haunted Grove. Is that saying there is a heart container in... What's it called? What's that area? King's Tomb. Just wanted to get those out of the way and grab a few hearts, because I want to get the big chest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. get through. Not on Monday, but we're going to cook out at my parents' tomorrow, so we'll at least be doing some kind of barbecue stuff. And of course, the item is in here basement. And I don't have a fire source. That is poo. Hopefully you've got something exciting on the docket, or not exciting if that's what you'd prefer. I always enjoy the chill, not much going on things. Ow. Missed. Got him. Okay, that is one boss down. First Triforce piece at 30 minutes is not great, but... Yeah, it said there's a unique item in Ganon's tower. So odds are there was going to be a unique item in here anyway. Can't get up to the top without the bow. We can't do right side without Samaria, but we can push as deep as we can with the hammer. And the hook shot. I should have went in here first. That's fine. I'm not going to argue with having hook shot. I just wish I would have got that. I would have checked this first before going into Hera. All right. Let's keep pushing, see if we can find anything good. Heart container, not too exciting. Stupid Stalfos. And the flippers. Well, that means Ice Palace is fully clearable. So is Swamp Palace. Ooh, oh, the stun prize is a heart today. That's what I would consider the best possible stun prize. I'd really like to see another bow. Stupid jerk. That didn't work. Okay, now we have to do this. Nope, that was too fast. You know what? We're just gonna lay a bomb. You actually, in this seed, Turtle Rock is actually opened by Ether. So I actually opened it up already, but I'm hoping Turtle Rock is one of the 2 dungeons I can skip just because it's so long and annoying. Because with this, I just have to beat 10 of the 12, and there's 2 Triforce pieces in Ganon's tower, and Ice Armos are in After Moldorm 2. Oh, that big key there was really nice. I can get the big chest. That does sound pretty good. We just do like burgers on the grill usually, and sometimes like milkshakes. 2 items, 3 items. Okay, so that was 4, but nothing useful. And if I can get Ice Armos somehow with this loadout, which is not great. Ball. There you go. Another bottle with a B. really would like to see Samaria here. But let's face it, the Law of Chaser is a lamp. Okay. Ganon's tower is stacked. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Wait. I think boomerangs damage these, don't they? Hey Pepper, welcome in. Hope you're having a good, Saturday. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can go back and get Hera Basement now. There's not gonna be a much better time to do that. Jerk. Okay, so that does damage them. And it doesn't seem to do much, but... Oh, jeez. Is this gonna take long? Is this gonna take longer to do than coming back with a bow or something? There we go. 3 down. That's a good question. Let's try it. Will a medallion work? Does not appear so. Rats. Yeah, I know. If I wouldn't have watched so many like Rando tournaments for this game, I would have had no idea that Boomerang does any damage to these. Normally, I just use Burna, but Burna is on Zora Ledge, and we didn't have the flippers. Trying to focus down one of them here. Okay, if we can just get to one left. One left I can do. It does, but the sword's also more dangerous. Here I can sit at a distance and not worry as much. Whereas the sword, I want to wait until it's just me and it's just one left. Because I don't have any kind of healing on me right now. There we go. See here, when there's one left, you can just do this. This might take a while, but... Alright, well, I'll get at least one item here. A mushroom and another sword. That is really interesting. I gotta go check Hera Base. So now we can definitely do Aga 1. It's possible I'll find a bow somewhere else, but knowing there's a bow there... Okay, just made it. It doesn't surprise me that the sword's quicker. I just wanted to go safe. Do different swords do more damage to Armos Knights, or is each sword slash the same amount? Did it say anything about that? Because that's something that might be interesting to know. Like, does having the Master Sword help over Fighter Sword? I want to say there was something about it not, the Butter Sword? Or maybe I'm thinking of, Mothula. Oh, wow. Whole 20 bucks. Okay, so I think what I have to do here first, we've got 3 more items in Hookshot Cave that I think I really need to go and grab. Whoops. I'd also like to do Spike Cave while I'm there, but I don't know if that's going to be viable with the health I have and not having more. Well, no, I've got a bottle of green. Fire Rod. It was so worth it to go back here. That's interesting. Oh, wait, I forgot to give them the... I forgot to pass along the mushroom. I think if I go get the bow now, that would be go mode. But the real question is, do I want to go to other dungeons first that I know I can clear, and hope that we maybe find the other bow along the way? Because if I can find the other bow along the way, and maybe another sword, and we can get into Mire. I mean, Mire would be kind of gross without the bow, but... Oh no, I can't do Mire. I don't have Samaria. Beans. So let's see, if we can't do Mire, that would mean I'd have to do the GT climb. Red mail, not bad. And I'm not doing the GT climb does not seem like it'd be very fun, but sure, we'll take another 300. But it is a viable option. Whoops. Okay, that's really good. That is the one item that we can find sitting out in desert. Yep, this is the Kingdom of Zeal. One of my favorite tracks from Chrono Trigger. I think Minaria Temple, Chrono's theme is really good too. Big key, please. Beans. That's okay, we can mirror back to that door once we get the big key over here. And at this point, I really don't think I have enough to... Like, I've only got 2 bottles, no half magic. So I don't think I'd be necessarily ready to fight Ganon yet, but I could probably do it. Okay, so each upgrade does do more damage. That would make sense. Too bad I was stuck on Fighter's Sword for that fight. Yeah, it's like that era of RPGs on Super Nintendo between like Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VI. You've got arguably 2 of the best games ever made. Both RPGs, both released by the same company in a pretty close window. $16. It seems like it felt like the boomerang was like twice that. The boomerang was just so slow. Whoops. It's like, how long do I want to go here before I leave and go get that bow? Whoops. Missed. Because I know where a bow is. 8 would make sense. It's like, I haven't even been to the basement in Ganon's tower yet. It's like, what point is there in doing overworld checks right now when I can basically clear every dungeon and hopefully find the other things I need along the way? Like here, it's an overworld check that's right next to where I'm going anyway. I mean, I could go get Gary. Getting Gary so we have access to the Mountain Star might be worth it. But first things first. I just really hope I can find a second, the other bow. Because that would save me an entire trip. I think we go this way first actually, and then save and quit out of I'll save and quit out of Thieves Town. Why am I checking this? I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna go back here, but maybe we'll get lucky and the bow will be up here. Another sword. Nope, just a heart piece. Because I still do need some equipment to reliably finish this. I don't have enough confidence in myself doing a 2-bottle Master Sword Ganon. So I think it said there was a heart container down there. I guess we'll find out what near whatever it said was. Garbage. Why did I do that? Oh well. I'm assuming this would be the heart container since it said it was near the graveyard or something. No, oh, the heart piece? We already got that. Hey Bedwell, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Oh, what did the chart say? Sorry, Gary, you're gonna have to sit there for a while longer. I'll go to Ice Palace if I find Samaria. 24. Okay, yeah, I was doing a lot of extra hits. Oh, good luck. Hope the Matrix run goes well. We'll hopefully be doing a Matrix after this seed is done. I mean, it's slow, but it was so much safer. I didn't have any healing or anything with me. There it is. Okay, we can do Ice Palace now. Wait a minute. With that, that means... Oh, there it worked. I appreciate your objection, Chaser. Thank you so much. So that means that... Geez, that was a weird burp. If I'm just a bow away from go mode now, and that means I can skip the GT climb as well. If I can find the other bow somewhere that is not in Aga 1, then all I really need is hopefully another sword to make Ganon nicer. Ugh. But Ice Palace is going to be very, very nice now. It'll be Nice Palace. I think that was one item in here so far. 2 items. Yeah, I got the map. So we've got 1 item left. And I've got 2 bottles of blue. If I had a 3rd one or like half magic or something, I think I'd be a lot more comfortable trying a Master Sword Ganon. And it is really remarkable that every time I do kind of like one of these little tribute-y type seeds, it just, everything ends up going better than I could possibly have hoped for. Well, I guess we're not out of the woods yet. I shouldn't count my my chickens before they hatch. But I mean, if I can find 1 sword somewhere, then we still need the bow. That's beautiful. And I know where a bow is. I just like to find a different one. Hey Weevil, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. If we got to get all the clucks. That would be a good use of a Ice Palace emote. Yeah, Saturdays, up until going live, Saturdays, it's just and we go non-stop on Saturdays. It's kind of miserable most of the time. It's like, get up, always doing something around the house. I actually own the chicken house in Kakariko. That's a not a very well-known fact. Ooh, replacing boards doesn't sound very fun. Oh wait, we have the best item in the game. We'll just drop that right there. Hey, don't run away from my Samaria block, you coward. Oh, going for a hike? That should be fun. This is a crystal. So let's see, we can do Mire now. Whoops. Yeah, that's the problem. There's so many chores that you always have to do on weekends. I miss the days when like this was years ago. I used to have I used to work 4/10, so I'd have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, and I'd work like 6 to 4:30 Monday through Thursday, and having that extra day on the weekends when the kids weren't around was just so useful. You could get so much done in an extra day without having kids around the house. I probably shouldn't be skipping this, but there's a lot of wandering around you can do in Skull Woods for one item. Unfortunately, we are missing a great track by running through here. And maybe I was missing like quarter magic or half magic or something, which would have made Ganon a lot nicer. We can grab this one. Nope. Why? Why would I grab that one and not the rest of them? Oh, we are 100% done with that. Just the thought of that makes me scared. And love our kids to death, but it's a lot. Like, we have to actually go back where we have to call the orthopedic surgeon that my youngest daughter went to after she hurt her arm. Because she still can't straighten it out or like touch her own shoulder, so we're worried something got messed up. Yeah, that was a very nice day. I mean, I wasn't supposed to, but there was a mouse in the basement here. Like, I think was it later that day or the day after? And I moved a couch to pick up the mouse because Zelda killed it. It's like I didn't want a dead mouse rotting in the basement. Oh, that's true. There is a lot going on in the front. I do like that idea. I should have done that. We can still do that. I'll go back in, grab this, and then we'll just swing through the front. Because, I mean, there are a lot of things that would make this... Like, if I can get, especially quarter magic, would be optimal, but even half magic with this would be very useful. Because I've only got 2 bottles. I can listen to music, but I am not talented enough to make my own. They are really looking forward to it. My oldest already has grand plans of sitting on her phone talking to her friends all summer. We did get her this, it's called a rebounder for her to practice her volleyball. Alright, come on, just put the item right here and have it be a sword. Or better, nope. Or how about a bow? A bow would also be really good, because then I could just completely skip Aga 1. It's like, do I want... I could be go-moding all these places, but at the same time, I don't want to skip something and, like, have that be the bow, because it just wasn't on my path. Okay, that was nothing. But we're good there. So let's see, now we've got Mire. Vitreous would still kind of suck. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go do Swamp. I should have just started at Link's house. We'll do Swamp. We'll skip left side because that's a lot of extra work. And we'll just get the easy stuff. Then we'll go to Ice. Then we can hit Mire. And then if I still don't have the bow, we're just gonna have to go do Aga 1, get the bow, and then we can do Pod Eastern. Yeah, Mire's gonna be the last option before I have to go get the bow. Though I could potentially get the bow before Mire. Because let's be realistic, with the Triforce piece being on Vitreous, odds are I will not find a bow in Mire, so if I do Ice Palace and Swamp and still don't have a bow, I think I'm going to save a lot of time getting the bow and using that on Vitreous versus trying to use Sword Spins. Okay, so clearly that was the one that's way too long for the horror facts. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, if I can get if I find a third sword, then Mire's, well, Mire and Ganon, no problem at all. Just gotta hope that that third sword pops up somewhere. That was terrible. Worst Specky Clip attempt ever. That's much better. Like, I went up. Do I... First try! Yeah, we're gonna go down this. So this is only like 30 seconds. Well, the bomb hut does, well, it lets you buy one big bomb, but you can only use it for pyramid, really. That was so not worth it, game. Just for that, I'm not gonna do left side and get the sword and the other bow that's over there. I'm gonna ditch them and hurt myself because you didn't give me something good there. Really, that's a lot of extra time. Uh-oh. Oh, that worked. I don't need all this money. I have so much. And I only have 2 bottles. Another bottle would also be nice to see. Okay, yeah, there's 2 items on left side swamp. Of course there's 2 items on left side swamp. Hey Tech Guy, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. There was talk, I think it was I was talking to Scottish Brave years ago about if she would go out of the way to grab money if like the Super Nintendo spit out whatever leftover cash you had at the end. I wish I could post that cash. Well, Ice Rod I don't even need. We're not even gonna touch We're not even gonna touch Turtle Rock. But what we do want to see... Let's see, this is Master Sword. Can I do 3? Hey, go away. Oh, I missed it. That was so close. Oh, that was our green pendant. I haven't even been to Saha's closet yet. I have a really bad feeling about leaving 2 items behind in Swamp, but... Yeah, I think... Oh, do I do Saha's closet before I go and get... Like, I haven't even... This is the first time ever... Why am I going here? I have not done escape or anything like that yet. Like, I have not set foot in Ganon's tower at this point. I mean, not at Ganon's tower, Castle Tower. Except for I did the back of escape, because the first item I found was, mitts. Not mitts, glove. Like, I've got so many normal checks that I just haven't done yet. Tell me where a bow is. Well, not the bow on Lumberjack. Tell me where the other bow is. Yeah, I didn't bomb Agina. I was, trying to rush a little bit. I know this isn't going to be the 115 that the last seed I did of this is. Yeah, it always seems to do that. It's like, hey, you just found this heart. I'm going to tell you where it was. Jerk. I guess that's fine. Actually, why am I killing all the pen... Actually, we didn't even need to kill the pen gators here. We can just get rid of a couple of them to open up some space. Or just kill them all, I guess. If there's an item in iced tea, I am also going to skip that. I don't want to go all the way over to iced tea, so there is going to be an item in iced tea. Because that's just how it works. There's so many items I could still use, though. That was wrong. Like half magic. Quarter magic, even better. Gotta kill them all. That would work too. Kill, catch, both one syllable. Yeah, it definitely seems to be the penguin's fault. Why? There we go. The law of Chaser is in effect. I mean, I do like Vanilla Ice Cream a lot. Vanilla Ice Palace maybe not as exciting, but as long as I can just do Icebreaker, that's what's important. Just really hoping for a bow there. I mean, now that I've got Tempered, though, now we can do Meyer first. Now Vitreous suddenly doesn't seem so difficult. Why do I have Samaria up here? Oh, man. My beautiful plan was ruined. It's trying to get them all in one corner. All right, here we go. So ice is done. We're not even going to rescue Gary. Gary is going to spend the rest of his days in a dark cave. I'm sure I can go get him after the seed's done. Okay, what we really need here now is a Godmire. A super Godmire, a bow, and then a big key, and then a bow, or a bow and a big key, and then we can take the small key. That's what we need. And this should be done in under an hour and a half, I hope. I guess it really depends on how bad Pot is. So, like, I'm looking at how good this seed... Well, no, there was a lot of running around at the start with analysis paralysis. But this is still a really good seed, and I'm sitting there like... The seed I had, the last seed I did was basically done at this point. It's like, how? How is it almost done here? I've only got 7 Triforce pieces right now. And odds are Mire is going to be one of those like 5-minute dungeons where the big key is way over here to the right. Come on, just give me the big key. Yes! Okay. While you're listening to me, let's put the other bowl right here. A bowl in this room. Bowl. Biscuits. That's fine. It's very rare that I see a Godmire, so I'm not going to be too upset about the game not providing my bowl there. Probably should have refilled my magic. Whoops. I mean, I guess I could just use a bottle of blue. It's not like I don't have the money to go back and refill a bottle. Got more than enough. So much more than enough. It'll be fine. It'll work out. I have faith that I'll luck out somehow. Man, is that nice. In this economy. Ooh. Is that like Guinness kind of pronunciation? That's where my head went to, at least, but I'm not exactly the smartest either. Here, let's see how much we can get out of this. Ow. Whoops. Okay. Oh, okay, nice. There's a nice rock? I'll have to look that up. That seems like it'd look pretty interesting. Like, I'm picturing one of those, I think they're called, is it like an agate? A-G-A-T-E? We used to get those, they look kind of like crystals. That's how they told me that it was pronounced when I was like in 2nd grade, so I don't know if that's actually correct or not, but... We used to look for those when we were camping in Michigan all the time. Agate. Okay, agate, not agate. 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 What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to get, we're going to do Aga 1. Oh, that sounds really cool. Hey, Sunseeker, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Going really well. This is the first time we're entering Castle Tower. Well, not Castle, Hyrule Castle. And we're not even going into the basement. We're just going to do Aga 1 because Lumberjack has our bow. And once we get the bow, it's Pod, Eastern, and done. So we're going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. I'll have to do a, well, doing a silverless Ganon is no problem as long as I have tempered. I just have to remember to leave enough magic for myself. Well, I guess if I miss the torch glitch, it's probably better if I just fall. Jerks. Jerk. That's the wrong way. And I hate doing the climb here, but it's gonna be a lot better than sitting there and looking for the other bow, since unfortunately the other bow did not pop up somewhere on the path. Though I am gonna be very annoyed when Ganon says, "Did you find the bow in Swamp Palace?" Yeah, I have 2 bottles of blue right now. So that should hopefully be enough. Hey, sweetie. Are you chilly? That was a special thing for Cheese's so for the charity stream. You're good though, you can come over.
Oh, I was looking at that screen. Oh.
How's your stretches going?
Good.
Did you get your arm any straighter yet, or is it still kind of stuck?
It's stuck. What I call it.
Okay, I'll give you, why am I going up there? I'm acting like I was gonna do a hook speed, but... Oh, look at that! Love you, sweetie.
Love you too.
Have a good night. You did the caca and goo goo gaga. Oh, Bedwa says good luck with the arm. What do you say?
Thank you!
Yep, we'll call the orthopedist on Tuesday.
My arm's stuck.
And hopefully they'll tell us that
I got it!
it's completely normal, that it still hasn't straightened out yet.
Sissy
He says you're welcome.
Sissy made gel with glitter inside, so she squeezed gel into a container and put some of my pixie dust into the gel and mixed.
Why?
Because then when she put it in her hair, it would be...
Sorry, Debbie, no Mercedes this year. We have
Do you know what movie that's from? That would be more for you. That's Addams Family Values. That's Joan Cusack.
She was making gel with my pixie dust, and when she dipped her finger in, and put some in her hair, and it looked. So when you put it in your hair, it would be like hard and glittery.
Hard and glittery? Why would you put it in your hair? Oh, Vegas said hi. Welcome in, Vegas. Hope you're having a good, what day is it? Saturday.
Hi.
Hey, Kyle. Welcome in. Hope your Saturday's going well. Also, Kyle said, hope your arm feels better. What do you say?
Thank you.
Is that very fun? The Bella Appreciation Seed is going incredibly well. Not quite as good as the Ziggy one, but...
What about
Oh, wait.
Bella?
I gotta go get the bow.
Did you tell them?
No, it's fine. She had an incident on the uneven bars at gymnastics and was in a cast for 2 weeks.
I decided to attention, but I...
80s_Dylan dropped a bus of 1 people off at camp.
Welcome in, Dylan. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Were you streaming tonight, or was that offline? I went the wrong way.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is the right way now.
Okay. I forgot when I... Oh yeah, I dislocated my...
Yeah, you did. I don't think you
It wasn't as bad as
I
it was
don't
bad.
think it was dislocated.
Yes, it was. My coach said it was dislocated.
Your coach said it was dislocated, but the doctor, who would know better than your coach, looked very surprised when you said it was dislocated because they had nothing in their X-rays.
Why was there like... Why was
That was just swelling.
How was it swelling? Like...
Well, I don't know, but do you remember the nurse's face when you said it was dislocated? She was kind of like, huh? Because it wasn't dislocated.
No.
No, that's a bow. We just got a bow, not a no.
Cacaw.
Cacaw. Yeah, Cacaw. That's Zoe. That's your favorite. Well, no, your favorite is Baby.
No.
Baby Saja.
My favorite is
Baby.
Zoe. My favorite is Zoe.
Oh, Zoe? Yeah, there, right there.
No, that's not Zoe.
That's Baby, your favorite.
But it's not Zoe.
But you like Baby.
But I like Zoe. I want to say...
Yeah, see that? Look at the look on your mom's face right now. She's like, why are we not going to bed?
Because I don't...
There's probably puppies upstairs that are getting very antsy.
Yeah, I don't hear them. She could...
Would you like to see the Palace of Darkness, or as we shorten it to Pod? Oh, there's a monkey right here.
I don't...
The monkey's name is Kiki, and he's really annoying.
Chasing you.
Yeah, he only follows you if you give him money, and then he'll only open the door if you give him money. So you have to have $110 to get him to open the
How
door.
much money?
On this I have right now, I have 1,415 rupees. So
Okay, fine.
all right, love you, sweetie. Sleep good, sweet dreams. Chaser said bedtime isn't until 10 p.m., so you got a couple hours.
I get to...
What are you gonna watch on your tablet?
Play Roblox.
Yeah, Kiki was early stage capitalism monkey. Ooh.
You need to turn on the camera.
Okay, I will turn it back on now. Have a good night. Love you.
Have a good night.
With that big key, I didn't even need to go get that. We're just gonna grab the things on the way. I could go get that other item there, but really, who needs it? I remember back in college, I had my class schedule arranged. Well, later in college. Earlier, you didn't get first priority for classes or anything. But when I was a junior and senior, I had my classes set up where I wouldn't have classes until like starting at afternoon, which was awesome. Of course, all the items that I missed both items. The one item was there and the other one was on the right. Oh well. So like it'd be an early night if I went to bed at 6 a.m. On weekends, a lot of time we'd stay up till like noon, and then we'd go to sleep and we'd get up at 8. And then we'd stay up all night again. Which worked really well because Zelda and Lorelei were kittens back at that time, and they like to stay up a little later, but we kind of trained them with a lot of excessive play before bed, just to kind of get them on a better sleep schedule, so they wouldn't be keeping us up all night when we did have to go to sleep earlier. All right, here goes. Actually, I don't think this one is going to be done in under an hour and a half. Which shouldn't really be that much of a surprise, because I did spend, like, the first half hour with analysis paralysis. Oh, those naps were... Like, I think college is where I really realized how much I loved naps. Yeah, it's been one of those days where everything is just, it's just been exhausting. With working from home, I used to sometimes, I haven't done it in ages, but I used to take, like, if I was really tired, when my lunch break would come up, I'd take a quick, like a power nap on lunch. It's unpaid time, there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, this is probably quicker. Alright, last time I had a seed with pod go mode, I went and did this section first, and we got the big key on the right side. Oh, TGIF, that was like Family Matters and... What's that, Full House? Step by Step wasn't Family Matters, was it? I mean, Step by Step wasn't TGIF, not Step by Step wasn't Family Matters. Way to go, brain. Oh, I was too late on the dash. Oh, it was after Family Matters. Yes! It happened again! I was really hoping that would be like a Butter Sword or Silvers or something, but you know what? We'll take that. Why'd I hit that switch? What? Oh, my Samaria block went off the screen. Yeah, Step by Step, I was really into, well, not really into, but Step by Step was a show I very regularly watched. We did watch a lot of Roseanne. It was so rare to see a show that actually focused on a family that wasn't comfortable financially. Oh, yeah, back when I was a kid, which one? I think it was, back when I watched that, I really liked the younger one. I think her name was it Allison? Allie? Al? Her and Christina Ricci were my, my big celebrity crushes in my youth. Used to love I loved Casper. I was like the only kid my age that wanted to watch Casper. And I was also the only person that liked Addams Family Values more than the original Addams Family, because Wednesday had a bigger part. Like, now as an adult, I'm like, yeah, the original is definitely the better of the two. But as a kid, I didn't care about that. I just wanted to see Wednesday. But how old was I when those came out? Like 12, 13? No, I think I was still in elementary school. Oh, I haven't been tracking anything. Not like that's really necessary here. Never actually watched Gilligan's Island. I did watch a lot of Home Improvement. Home Improvement was my favorite show for a very long time. Uh-oh. I probably should have tried to refill a little bit of health there. Let's see if we can conserve a little magic here. I think that's it. Yeah, got it. Okay, stop it, you coward. You know, just for the sake of not screwing up the torch glitch, let's do that. Okay, Ganon, this is getting ridiculous. Oh, was your mascot the Ghosts? One of the high schools in the area around here is the Ghosts. And their mascot does look pretty cool. Okay, come on. Ganon, you giant pain in the butt. You're gonna go... Oh, they were in pod. That's fine. That's right, I gotta do... This is silverless now. Like, he just told me where the arrows were, and I'm sitting there acting like I have a bow. Uh-oh. I did that wrong. That's better. Phew. I thought he was gonna shoot a fireball and knock me off the ledge. Which we can probably switch to fire rod now. I've still got one more full bottle of blue to go. Wow, that was close. Bad, 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 bad. Too early. Got him. So 132, not bad at all. Thanks for the GG's, Bedwa. Oh, Casper flexing his bicep. That'd be pretty cool. Thanks for the GG's, Kyle. Thanks for the GG's, Weevil. Retro Nook. Oh, Gwen Stefani. I had what was the... Whatever CD had Don't Speak. I had that CD when I was in 6th grade. Thanks for the GG's, Jacob. Spiderwebs was actually my favorite song from that. I can't remember what the CD was called, though. Yeah, I think there are probably a lot of guys in that, like, 12 to 14-year-old range that really like Christina Ricci. Tragic Kingdom, that was it. Thanks for the GG's, Chaser. Fungus for some shield. Okay, that was awesome. Yeah, then there was the Presidents of the United States of America with their one-hit wonder song, Peaches. Or no, maybe, did they have Lump? That was pretty big. Was that them? All I know is Weird Al did a parody that was Gump from Forrest Gump. I think that was them. So yeah, they're not a one-hit wonder then because of Lump. All right. Let's, item collection rate. Not going to be better than 132. I'm going to say 138 on the item collection rate. 138 sounds good. Thanks to the GG's Minty. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. This and Yakety Sax, having those both in 8-bit in the retro style, you can thank Bedwa for that. Bedwa put this in his MSU, and I had to use it for the credits because it's the best credits theme ever. Thanks to the GG Sunseeker. 138. 137, I was so close. All right, we are definitely early enough here. I'm going to hopefully be right back. I'm gonna try to set up an emulator, my emulator now, to run Route Matrix Rando, because I'd rather do that than a Super Metroid Map Rando right now, because I haven't done a Route Matrix in almost a week and I'm having withdrawal. So we will hopefully be back in a couple minutes. Let's see. Yeah, well, it'll be about over a minute and a half, so I'm gonna run ads on Twitch here, get the pre-rolls off for almost an hour. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Weevil. If you're heading out, hope you have a good dinner. Full seed. I always like to do the full ones if I can, especially when I've got more time. Like it's 8:20, well 8:19, so a full shouldn't be a problem, even if it goes like 2.5. But usually a full I can usually get done in about 2 hours. I still have my old cassette for Soul Asylum, Grave Dancers Union. Runaway Train was my jam back in 6th grade. Yeah, we will be right back. Gonna try to get everything set up, and then we'll do Route Matrix Rando. Why is this not working? There we go. Just trying to reset the timer. We'll be right back. All right, there it is. I was gonna say, where is the screen? I almost forgot to put on my headphones, and then the audio would have been coming out of my speakers, which would have been probably looping the audio on the microphone, which would have been terrible. But I think everything's set up here. That is actually not the right one. Where is... Oh, that's right. I changed this to the cabin dance last night because of the charity stream. Where is the auto tracker? There's the auto tracker. Okay, we're good now. I remembered things. Oh, I have a full set of the Mega Man X Pogs that were in Nintendo Power. They're somewhere in like plastic containers on my shelf. I ordered those like early into COVID because I wanted them because they have a Zero Pog, and I couldn't find... I had Zero, the 2X1s, and Spark Mandrill as a kid, and I couldn't find them, so I'm like, you know what? These are cheap on eBay. I'm gonna order them on eBay. Yeah, let's, we've got our route matrix here. Let's get that going. Hey, hit start. Why is this not working? Hold on. Oh, I might have to reconfigure my controller. That's a problem. Game window is gonna look a little weird here. Controller. No, controller's working. Oh, that's the problem. I never plugged in the Super Nintendo controller. There. In order to actually use a Super Nintendo controller on your PC, you actually have to take it from the Super Nintendo, because I use an actual Super Nintendo controller. I have a USB to Super Nintendo converter, and you have to unplug it from the Super Nintendo and plug it into the PC if you want to use it to play on the PC. So that was my problem there. I just completely forgot that I needed to plug in the controller. So that was really smart. Now let's get that started. Hey, look, it worked. 25 keys, okay. Ooh, the intro stage is available. 26 keys. And 24, that is not bad. You know what, let's actually do the intro stage first. Oh, I start with the dash boots, I didn't even see that. Oh, that is beautiful. All of that hurt a lot. Let's say all is right with the world, and then I take a huge amount of damage because I just tried to dash through an enemy. One of these times when I have a little more time and I'm not doing a double rando, I'd like to do one of those seeds where you start with basically nothing, like no weapons. Well, not no weapons, but you start with not like a max of 1 buster bullet. Are you gonna die yet? How much health does that thing have? Hey Matt, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. How did that thing not die? I feel like it should have died. Unless I was just really slow on my mash. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, it's not a problem anymore. Uh-oh. Like, I don't think I've ever died like that to those little flying bee things. Okay, well, let's get a charge shot geared up and ready then. Oh, only 1 damage. Great. Okay, I was gonna say, is there like a blue I'm not catching there? Does that have the blue virus? Everything definitely coming up Millhouse. Oh, that's so good. Spinning wheel. Yeah, we probably didn't want to do that. I was trying to switch to spinning wheel. That's not in this game. Yeah, that thing is, maybe, have I lost mash or something? Or did that, maybe they just rolled up a little bit on health. Because they could have rolled up on health. I feel like I normally kill them long before they get there, and I don't feel like my mash was awful, but... It is so nice to have the dash here. Ow. Oh, that is so... Was that... Wait, was that the weapon for Blizzard Buffalo, or was that the key? Okay, that was Frost Tower. That's very good. No, I'm not gonna go do Mammoth right now. We'll wait till we can maybe get some other stuff. We got stuff like this. Like Wire Sponge. And a Sigma Key. No weapons here. It looks like we didn't start with any sub-tanks. Yep, you gotta go in guns blazing. You also gotta jump. Yep, we got nothing here. I should have looked to see if there was one of the X-Hunters in this stage. I always forget to do that next to. Oh, Neon Tiger Key. Finding a lot of very nice keys early on. Okay, good. You don't want to fight an X-Hunter here, because they never seem to be able to be damaged by the Buster. I am really looking forward to doing one of those seeds where you start with one Buster shot and have no weapons. Well, you have at least one weapon, but it could just be one Buster shot. Because that was brutal, and I loved it. At least with this, normally this is the first boss I do. So while Wire Sponge will have a lot more health, I shouldn't have that much of an issue. Is that the X2 boots? Oh, that's the X3, even better. I'd much rather... Well, the X2 foot parts are awesome, but I'd much rather have the X3. Alright, here we go. Okay, 5 damage, not bad. And we got 4 for a dash shot. Alright, as long as we don't get bad RNG and it doesn't hit us here in the corner. Rude. Got him. That's actually a pretty quick charge. Oh, it's gonna get mad again. Alright, here we go. No touchy. Easy. The Z-Saber, okay. Ooh. There's a lot here. No, not gonna try it. Let's go Neon Tiger. This is also the first level I usually do an X3, so... Beating Neon Tiger with just the Buster, unless we have Metal Man Syndrome here, and Spinning Wheel works really well against him. Ooh, what game is that? What's the red for? Red is X2. So that's definitely nice. Don't care about that. Get out of my way, bug. Oh, that's right. We got 2 weapons here. Okay, yeah, so spinning wheel is definitely a lot better. Can we get through? Rats. Okay, so we don't need that. I was really hoping that would be an instant kill. Every mini boss has an instant kill. Oh, speaking of instant kill, don't jump into those. That is a problem. Yeah, I still have not been able to use Hadouken or the Shoryuken at all, because I just never have enough health for it. I never get enough health where they become viable. The Z-Saber, you should be able to use the Z-Saber by fully charging though, shouldn't you? Like the Z-Saber you could just fully charge. Oh, I need the arm parts for that though, don't I? Oh no, I don't. Well, let's try that. Do I have a sub-tank for this? Yes, I do. Eight is decent, but not enough. Biscuits! So basically, one hit from those things is an instant kill. I'm gonna give this one more try, and if I die again to the mini-boss, we're just gonna leave and come back later when we have a better than starting health. Because, I mean, 8 damage is nice, but if you can only get hit once, that's kind of a problem. Well, maybe I should grab that health on the way down. Or maybe Frost Tower will be our insta-kill. It is our insta-kill! So I just, the first round on that, I just missed my Frost Tower shot. I was too slow and it didn't hit it. And that ended up causing a chain reaction of 2 deaths and like 4 minutes lost. I'm not worried about the target time though. In this kind of seed, I'm usually well under it, which is gonna end up coming back to bite me. Actually, we've got a sub-tank that'll auto-refill, so let's just use it. Just in case we get poked. Hey, look at that! I mean, the X3 head parts, well, maybe those are actually kind of useful here. Oh, that missed. Uh-oh. I should have used the sub-tank. I was like, I've got a sub-tank. I don't need to use it. I should have used it. There's no reason I should be dying to Neon Tiger. That is very justified. All right, come back down, and there we go. Easy game. Ooh, ostrich key. Wait, what? Oh, that's Storm Tornado. I can't get over there, though. Nothing wrong with that. That's what they're there for. A beetle. I mean, beetle has a lot of stuff, but I'd like to have... Well, actually, maybe we don't need the... Maybe we don't necessarily need... Ooh, I want it. Yes! Wow, did that hurt? That's a lot of camp accidents. Probably not safe to have that many camp accidents. The camp would get closed down. That all stems from Friday the 13th Part 2 with Paul's Jason's a Legend speech. Hey! Ooh. Alright, let's just jump over that. Ow. I gotta remember that I have the Z-Saber. I so rarely use the Z-Saber in this. And it could be useful. I mean, it's useful for things like this. Silk shot. You love to see that. All right, instant kill. That's only one. That's not great. That's also only one. That's not great either. That's better. As long as it sits still like that. Ow. There we go. Easy game. Why did I jump into that? Anything down here? Nope. Get out of there. Actually, let's... I already used that sub-tank. Uh-oh. That's better. Let's say I don't want to die here. The boss is right at the top of the ladder. There we go. Got the checkpoint. Nine is pretty good. Ow. Uh-oh. Let's use that just in case. Didn't need it. Dashbuster ammo and a Sigma key. We're gonna need those Sigma keys. You know what? There's a lot here. This is a very high density stage. And it's got pretty good music. Ow! Ooh, Sonic Slicer! Okay, that is, Buster ammo. See, finding weapons is always good. Because you never know what weapon is going to be needed for Sigma. Or a really annoying mini-boss. I think the extra ammo is nice, like having 4 shots, but I like having the higher speed shot a lot better. Like, I like it when the bullets go faster and you get Gatling gun. Ooh. Hello, Wheelgator. Finding a lot of really nice keys here. Yeah, 5 and high speed fire is just so much fun. It's like having a turbo controller, but you don't actually need to have any turbo buttons. Okay, that is just, you're going way too fast. Ow. Okay, we're gonna use our sub-tank. Grab that Sigma key. This is the big fancy spot of the level. Hey, kangaroo! That means I can get the extra stuff over here now. Yeah, like that even makes my mash go well, and my mash is pretty terrible. What is going on there? All right, there we go. Yeah, now I can go all the way over here and we can get the last item. I was kind of waiting on this level because I wanted to be able to go back and get this, but I didn't have a ride armor. Turns out all we needed to do was get a ride armor here. Wow, that was a good knockback. Not for me, but for them. And it was a Sigma key. Very good. You always like to see Sigma keys. There will be a point in the game when you're desperate to find them. So I have no problem stacking them up early. I do have a problem missing that jump a bunch of times, though. Alright, do we have a weapon to beat Gravity Beetle? 3's not gonna do it. 3's not gonna do it. F5 probably won't do it either. Oh wait, Z-Saber. Ten'll do it. Easy. Energy up in a stage change. The energy ups are nice, don't get me wrong. But what I'd really rather see is a little thing called life up. Life up would be much nicer. Yeah, oh, I gotta get health. Whoa. That's a big problem. Rainbow ceiling tiles. That is absolute misery. Why would they do that? What was that? Seriously, rainbow ceiling tiles? Okay, we're not gonna have the insta-kill. But only 6. Oh, the saber, I don't have to charge longer to use the saber? I didn't realize you just had to charge up to your max level. That's pretty cool. Ow. 6 is pretty good. We'll just do 6. Yeah, that was really quick. I love it. It's kind of like getting the higher speed charge could actually hurt you more in this now. Mandrill, Quanger. There is a lot to do in X2. Probably shouldn't have done this level though, because more often than not, I can't actually beat the boss here because it's, well, actually no, I've got other weapons. I need % X3C. Oh yeah. The saber is just, I used to only be able to beat the game with the saber until I actually figured out how to hit Sigma's head. Which was always disappointing because then you don't get the proper ending of the game where Zero's there. And then really, if there's no Zero at the ending, what's the point? You've gotta be kidding me. Oh, good. At least we can do some damage. I was gonna say, none of the other stuff works. Apparently he's immune to both sub-weapons, but not to normal shots. So we're just gonna use Dash Buster. Oh, Blizzard Buffalo, very nice. Yeah, it's so hard to line up a shot on that thing. Wheelgator, we've got a couple weapons in here to work with. Oh, watch out for that. Oh, look at that higher speed shot. You love to see that. Wait, oh, I don't have the boots. I thought I had the dash boots in this. That was X3. Oh, well. Not gonna try to iceless that. Uh-oh. I want it. Why can't I get this? There we go. And it's X3, not X2, but still, I'm gonna want that. All that moving around on the screen really did not make my vertigo happy, though. Ooh, yeah, we'll take the loss of points to use the iframes to get a life up. Faster. Is this the stage where there's... Whoa. Yeah, I think this is the stage where there's one thing off to the side here, and it's a Sigma key. Definitely want that. And since I don't really care about the points, we're just going to use the iframes to get back up here. With the Blast Hornet key. I love finding all these keys so early on. That is not... I don't love that. Get the health. More buster ammo with this much rapid fire? Ooh. Alright, now let's see how long Wheelgator spends sitting under the ground like a coward. Bedwell, do you know if the health that you need for like the Hadouken and the Shoryuken is random? Coward. Ow. Okay, well now I can't even hit you. Seriously? This is why I hate Wheelgator. Stop it! Okay, 2 damage, might as well be none. 2 damage, also useless. Coward. I probably should just die and come back when, yeah. You know, with how annoying this fight is gonna be, maybe it's not even worth doing right now. Maybe I should just come back later when I've got a weapon that actually works, where I'm not gonna be spending so much time waiting for this coward to come up from under the mud. Ooh, that's piercing. That's interesting. That missed, but that's interesting that the charged buster shot is piercing. And it still only does 2 damage, but... Man, the dash shot's only 2 damage too. What is this guy made out of? Do that again. Shoot things out of your arm. Out of your shoulders. No, not like that. Yes, like this. I was too close. Yeah, we're not even gonna bother with Wheelgator right now. Wheelgator and his upgraded scales. We can come back to there right away at the end. Let's try Crystal Snail. There's a lot of stuff here. Violin's in this level, and I don't have a sub-tank, so that's gonna be a big problem. I guess I could just skip him and come back later for that. Yeah, the checkpoint, like, without the checkpoint system, this would be, I wouldn't say unplayable, but it would be very irritating to have to come back and do a bunch of levels or, like, redo them all just because you didn't have the right weapon or something. Alright, Sigma key, very nice. Is it even worth trying violin here? I really don't think it is. Well, maybe. I can try it once, and if it doesn't work, then we'll just go back. Why can I not do a dash jump? Oh, that's why. Okay, seriously? Much better. Ooh, there's a good weapon. I'm glad I at least went here, because I completely forgot about those two checks down there. Right, now it's time to get absolutely annihilated. Yeah, we're not, no way we're doing that with the, not finding any of the useful weapons here early on, so we're just gonna skip him and hope that we can at least clear that mini-boss. We'll have to come back later to do that, because you don't want to skip an X-Hunter. They usually give a couple items afterwards. We didn't even need that. There we go. Was really hoping we'd have the instant kill for that. No! Oh, got it! I thought I missed that. That was really gonna be sad, but then it worked. That almost didn't work, though. Alright, an energy up is fine. We're gonna need those eventually. Too many bats. This is not bat country. They came back. Or did I say they came bat? Okay, can someone give me a health drop? Uh-oh. Okay, made it. Sort of. Okay. Got the checkpoint. Yeah, oh, the rainbow bats are the worst. Okay, that didn't work. I mean, 5 isn't bad, but I'd really like to break the shell. Okay, that's also 5. What? What? I have the Shoryuken with this much health? You can still use it when you've taken damage? Oh, you're kidding me. Was that the mid-level charge shot? Or was that a dash shot that did it? Was that a dash shot or was that the first level charge? That was dash. Well, maybe I could have beat Violin then, with the Shoryuken. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're gonna try that. I didn't even think that I didn't even think to try it, because I just assumed I wouldn't have the health for it. Oh, I like how it changes X into the full armor upgrade version. Man, to think if I wasn't just flailing around, like button mashing like an idiot there and flailing, I would have never used that. X2 might have just got a whole lot easier. Now watch Violin be immune to it. You're kidding. Of course he's immune to it. Why wouldn't he be immune to the Shoryuken? Maybe Wheelgator's not immune to it. I can't believe he was immune to that. Stop. Okay, there we go. Do that. 6? 6 and I land on his head. Just 6. Did I just like... Well, I mean, it did give it to me from the start, so maybe since I got it from the beginning, it's just going to be incredibly weak. But that is pathetic. 6 damage. I would have expected at least like double digits on that. That's just sad. All right, what's here? Garbage. Whoops. Oh no, that's Gravity Well, and I had it. I had Gravity Well. I had it, and I didn't think I did. I didn't think I had the jump. And you gotta get Gravity Well. You can't leave Gravity Well behind. That is the best weapon in the entire trilogy. Maybe if I can get him to do the thing where he jumps in the air, I can Shoryuken up his bum. Whoops. How much was that? 4. 4. 11, that's a lot better. But I don't have a sub-tank. I really need a sub-tank here. Oh, Mega Man hack and super... That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Aha, there. Do that. Yes, do it again. Whoops. Hey, it worked. Ooh, the X2 body parts. I mean, Mega Man controls have always been really, really nice. There we go. I gotta try to get that Gravity Well. I've only got up there one, well, I've got it once. The other time I actually got that, it was Gravity Well. But I am so bad at getting all the way over to that. Yes! Pro gamer. Gravity well. No, I should just go into X3. If you got gravity well, just milk everything you can out of X3. Ooh, gravity beetle stage change. There was some goodies in there, I think. And the best part about having the armor in X2 is this stupid fish. I hate that thing, and now it's just instantly dead. I hate that too. I like that though. Yep, bye Felicia. I cannot stand that. If the fish does the pattern where it goes down, like it drops, then I have no problem with it. Because then you can just kind of stand there and mash, but it never does that. It likes to go up, and then I have a lot of problems with it. A Sigma key. See, I don't have the foot part, so I can't get the two things up there. Uh-oh. Really could use those foot parts, X2. I also could have used a look to see if there was a mini-boss here. Oh, there was a mini-boss. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, we're just... Maybe we shouldn't even try that. Oh, 10 is really good. You just gotta hit. I'm probably actually gonna die here. Yeah, 10 damage is a lot, but not when you lost that much health trying to get Shoryuken to work. Not the fish again. It's like, oh, it's you. Bam. Oh, I was hoping I could have snuck onto that ledge. Wait, does the X3 head chip tell you what's in X3? Because if it does, X3 might be the way to go, so I can just get one sub-tank for X2. No, use the Shoryuken. Stop shielding yourself, you coward. Yeah, this isn't gonna end well. Well, end well for me. Nope. Ugh. I need a sub-tank. Just one. You know what? Not gonna do this right now. I have Gravity Well. Gravity Well can do all sorts of good things. Uh-oh. Yeah, Gravity Well, he's definitely very wily. He even has the white hair. That was pointless, game. You couldn't have given me something a little better? can you see that I need... If just one sub-tank in X2 would open up so many things. Either that or a whole load of health. Strike chain. Maybe that'll work on Wheel Gator. Nope. It's usually in Crushed Crawfish. Have you seen the Vial stage anywhere but Crawfish? Every time I do this, it always ends up in Crawfish's stage to unlock. Ooh. Hey. I need some peace and quiet to get my flamethrower. Yeah, I always look for the V block, but it always ends up in the Crushed Crawfish's level. I should check that, though, when I get back out. I have a very... I forgot how much damage that thing does. I have a very bad habit of not looking in stages before I go into them. Like, I just go into them and don't look for X-Hunters or anything like that, or like Bitter Bite. Why did those things have to be red? Ow. What? Oh, it shot. I thought I was going to be fine because I was off to the side. Oh, this is misery. This shouldn't be difficult either. This isn't... Well, I mean, the fact that they have the attack virus is being a little problematic, but I've got two sub-tanks. I should be utilizing them here. Instead, I'm playing dumb. Aw, man. Gravity Well didn't even work. There we go. Inch forward. Kill that one. I was ready for them to be so mean. I was not ready. Alright, first try. Energy up, not bad. Alright, now we're finally to the boss after dying way too much. Three is not worth it. He doesn't even have his own weapon. Whoops. Oh, 7. What? Apparently I didn't go far enough off to the side. This is pathetic. I feel like I got more rust in 5 days than I had over like a year. There we go. I couldn't get up there. Problem. Alright, we'll just sit in the corner and then dash over. For some reason those... Well, I mean, it's good that the spikes never hit the top corner. Got him. Easy game. X3... Oh, that's the X3 head chip. No, I don't have the arm part yet for X3, and I don't have Frog. So I guess we'll go Blast Hornet next. Because we got the stage change, that means I can skip the stupid mini-boss. That box-dropping mini-boss is still one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in a game. Terrible mini-boss. Alright, kangaroo, let's go for a ride. And by go for a ride, I just mean you let me do that. That's 3 in X3. I just want 1 in X2. 1 sub-tank in X2 would make me very happy. I mean, I'd like more eventually, but just 1 to help, get through some of these things. Instant kill. There we go. Oh wait, it's gonna be a checkpoint. Go. I was gonna say, where's my checkpoint? Oh, do I have something that can get through the walls here? Oh, the Z-Saber might. Biscuits. Ooh, flame. Oh, there we go. Flame stay. What? I had the stage change. Why do I have to do the mini boss? Well, that's irritating. I thought the stage change gave you the meant you didn't have to do the mini boss. Because the little missile shooting guys at the start of the level were green instead of red, so I thought I had the stage change. Stop wasting time. Yeah, I got definitely this was worth it though. And the arm parts for X2, okay. Oh. Okay, so that definitely does not work. That's not great either. That's also not great. $11 will do. Uh-oh. Should probably use a sub-tank here just to be extra cautious. There we go. Oh, it's part of the beetle stage. Okay. Then it wasn't that. That's a bummer. Wait, what did he just give me? That looked like something good. I guess we'll find out after the level. Still wasn't an X2 sub-tank, though. Oh, that's also 9. Yeah, I think Gravity Well is going to be the easier 9 to deal with. Should probably use a sub-tank. I mean, yes, it only does 3 at a time, but it hits 3 times per shot. So it's still 9 damage. It blocks the bees, and I don't have to worry about aiming. As long as Gravity Well is on the screen, it does good things. Got him. That is the saddest feeling when you see no item, but we do have the best stage in the entire game. I'm pretty sure there was a boss, a mini boss in there. We got Flame Stag with so many goodies in here. Yeah, let's go up. Come get me. Oh, never mind. Finally! We got the X2 sub-tank. It's over. Things just got a lot nicer. Wow, this is a lot of junk. Uh-oh. Oh, thankfully we had that instant kill. Otherwise, that would have been pretty severe death. Okay, we don't need that. Uh-oh. Oh, no, where'd he go? There we go. Okay, I think he's immune to that too. Because of course he is. I should be trying to dodge a little more, but I'm like, I got a sub-tank. I can be cocky now. There. That's it? I want that, but that's another thing, like the ostrich heart, that I have a real problem, like where Gravity Well was, that I have a real problem trying to reach. And so far, Flamestag's level has not been that fancy. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but it's mostly junk. All right, here we go. That missed. That missed too. That missed too. Bad timing. How did that miss? There we go. I mean, 10 is nice, but it's really not that... Like, I want to see, like, upper 10s. We got Strike Chain now. We can get the weapon... We can get whatever... Oh, I guess we're going to the boss first. And I got a sub-tank, at least. Oh, he's got double health now, though. Don't like double health. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Yeah, 6 is not that great when it means I fall right into him. Maybe a fully charged shot will do a little more. Oh, great. So that just means he hides. So if he does that one more time after hitting with the charge shot here... Coward! Uh-oh. Yeah, it's no sense even trying to hit him with the fully charged shot, because it's just going to make him go back under the mud. That is piercing, though, so we can use that one. Hopefully he just does this, like, for 3 cycles. It's unfortunate that the fully charged shot has the stun effect. Yeah, this is... Oh, jeez, I'm gonna die again. I have never hated Wheelgator as much as I do right now. What the crap? Come on. Oh. And just the backup foot parts for X1. That was all it was. I mean, the 2 Sigma keys, yes, those are really nice. But oh geez, last time I tried to get the this item with the armor, it took me like 6 tries. I don't think that's it. How many times do I want to do this? I hadn't missed getting this once until the last seed I did, and now it's like I gave myself the yips. That actually might have done it. Nope, that's not that's too far. Nope, nope, it isn't. Ooh, Volt Catfish, that's actually worth it. Yeah, Vials and Crawfish's level again. Yep, welcome in Dimension X. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I think I have Dead by Daylight, but I've never actually really played it. I watched Doc play it a lot. Hey Lewis, welcome in. Hope you're having a good, what was that? A good Saturday? We're just gonna grab that health and sneak through. Stop it. Yeah, the Link to the Past seed was a lot better than this one. This one is kind of poo. That'd be so cool if they had 8-bit Laura in Dead by Daylight. Oh, we'll take the charge. Let's charge speed up. There we go. Get rid of that. That's good to hear. Always good when days are going better. I mean, not going great for Debbie because she doesn't get a Mercedes this year because they have to set an example. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll take that. Uh-oh. Completely forgot about that part. Well, that's a problem. Okay, we just gotta get out of this loop. I'm stuck in a getting punched in the head loop. It happened again. There we go. Much better. That didn't work. Okay, we're gonna use all our sub-tanks on the bite fight. That is pathetic. Ooh, another X2 sub-tank and an X1 sub-tank. That was worth it. Really glad I decided to go here instead of somewhere else. A charity stream went really well. Unfortunately, the game put Paul in... Ooh, the X3 body part. The game put Paul in the worst possible spot by the cave. So it took forever to get the knife. And I definitely it was not even worth attempting trying to kill Pamela after the incident where... Well, I don't think it's really worth it unless you're going for a complete everything run, because if Jason attacks the kids while you're a Pamela, it's just game over. Because the game does not give you enough time to physically make it back to the kids. Alright, here we go. 3 is not going to do it. Yes, you jump over here and jump into the tornado thing again. I really wish this is the weakness. Stop shooting sparks everywhere. Alright, we're just gonna use this. And it's a good time, and it's for a very good cause, so... Can't complain. I can't complain about this stupid boss, though. Alright, Crystal Hunter. Got another weapon. And we got Frog. More importantly, now we can get everything that we need out of Toxic Seahorse's stage. I always try to hold out for either Frog or Frost Tower and the arm part, because both of those will give you access to the 2 items at the top. I believe it's Vanilla Kangaroo and the Heart Tank. We'll take that. We're not going to take that. Ooh, that is really... Oh, that's X1, even better. I was kind of avoiding a couple areas in X1 because I didn't want to have to come back later, but now that we've got that in X1, I thought that was X2, which is also very nice, because with X2, you can just shoot that and it'll tell you items you can't see. Yeah, crawfish, there's like that and catfish, both of them, I will take the stun. Having the stun weapon for especially catfish is incredible, and crawfish is just a giant pain, like literal pain, because I constantly get hit. I know there's a way to make Frog kind of like use the propellers a little bit, but I've never figured out how to properly do that. All right, what do we got up here? Alright, energy up, not bad. Whoops. We'll take that. Still need life ups. Alright, instant kill. Oh, I had the instant kill. It was just a standard normal buster shot. Ooh, chameleon sting. Starting to find a few more weapons in X1 too. Only got 3 of them now, but still. Like to have a couple more weapons before you go into that game. Sneak. This is another fight that's really fun to have the stun for. But who needs the stun when you're doing 9s? Coward. Alright, there shouldn't be another no item. High speed charge. Neither of those are really worth anything, though. We got a lot of stuff we can do here now, though. Quanger's weapon would be really nice, because you could get a couple extra things. Yeah, that could definitely be a Terminator boss. Uh-oh. Hey, stop it. Ooh, armadillo key. I wonder what happens if you get the Flame Stag stage change while you're in this level. Whoops. Yeah, we'll grab that. Okay, I guess the iframes will stay on for a little longer and we can just cheese our way up this. Alright, Sigma key, very good. And another sub-tank. And it's for X2, even better. Hey Jet, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Alright, got the checkpoint. Let's just skip all this stuff with some very nice precision dashing. Oh geez, those are rainbow. That is not great. And oh, rainbow, and we've got a very nice attack virus, even better. Alright, made it, no problem. This should be a very easy boss. Yep, easy. Last Hornet stage change. I think Armadillo is the way here. This is the most stuff. I'd really like to try to get the Sigma keys to unlock Sigma Stage 4 with most of the refights before I actually beat 4 bosses in this, because if I do that, then all the refights you have to do only have half health. X2 foot parts, it's about time. Instant kill. And we got a Sigma key, very nice, and a heart. Ow. Really hope I find the armor for X1 here. That last seed where I didn't have the armor in X1 was really rough. So you better do an instant kill there. Speed burner, hey! Love to see that. I doubt I'm gonna have anything to break Armadillo's shield, so we'll probably have to come back to fight him later, but... Grabbed another Sigma key. And I suppose that works. It's kind of being blocked, but... Victory over bit and bite. So we beat 3 Mavericks here. And we only need 3 more keys to get to that other Sigma stage. So I think we're going to try to get some stuff in these other games. Maybe find those 3 Sigma keys. Got 3 tanks for X2 now, so Violin is going to be no problem. Yeah, that worked really well. A lot better than I was expecting. Alright, and we got the foot parts now. Oh, wait. We can also... Wait. Okay, so that was just kind of vanilla. That's an energy up. We'll still take that. But I can't get up there yet, and I have no way of finding out what it is, because I don't have the head part. But now Violin should be beatable. Oh, Surges, sorry. Coward. We'll use a sub-tank just to be safe. Whoops. Alright, what do you got? X3 body parts. Very nice. Now, can we actually break the bubble on this? Yeah, that was one of the best moments in any one of these randos that I've done, is the backwards pitfall. Hey. That was so... I actually made a YouTube short on that because it was so good. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, just pop your bubble. And then we're gonna shoot you with Crystal Hunter. Alright, another Sigma key. Very good. We just need, I think that's 2 more. Oh, that's right, I can't get that one. We do have this level unlocked. Oh, this is where Violin was. Yeah, we can do that. We can beat him. Just need 2 more Sigma keys, and then I can kind of cheese the refights level in X1. So everything in there has half health that it normally would. Alright, I've got the sub-tanks for this now, so he should not be a problem. Yeah, 10 is definitely nothing to sneeze at. 6 is pretty good, too. Yeah, definitely immune to that. What's the point of the game starting you with Shoryuken if it doesn't do any damage? Okay, let's use that sub-tank. There we go. Mockery sounds about right. Hey, 0 parts. Alright, we are 1 Sigma key away from cheesing that part in X1. I think we skip ahead to the next checkpoint then. That was close. Yep, perfect. This is exactly where I want to be. That was just an energy up. Yeah, we can do that. Gonna go back and do some quick pickups and a couple things here. Whoops. I guess that's maybe fine. Yep. All right. Really? Absolute trash. All right, let's go to this one. I love the checkpoint system. A Sting Chameleon key. That's not bad, but it's still not... We want a Sigma key. And we'll probably find one somewhere in this stage, I'd hope. Oh, geez, they're red. I don't know how to get that attack. Well, I think you can get that with a fully charged strike chain. But the timing is just more... It's too much, and I don't care to bang my head against that. But we will get... what's it called? Bubble Splash. Always good to grab extra weapons. So how many is that for X2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 weapons in X2. That's very nice. We've only got 3 in X1. And 1, 2, 3, 4 in X3, but we have Gravity Well. And assuming Sigma's not immune to Gravity Well, that's just instant fun. Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, you come back. We're gonna use you to get up here. Ah, heck, let's just use the iframes. I don't feel like toying around with Speedburner there. Hey! X1 sub-tank. How many is that now? There's the Sigma key we needed. Oh, if the iframes are still on, let's see how long they last. Really? I should have thought about that. Using a Shoryuken over an open pit, I mean, it didn't even, it was immune to that. That was just sad on so many levels. Slight oops. 9 is pretty good. And we got the sub-tank we need, the Sigma key. So we still can't finish this game yet, but we got 23. We need one more Sigma key on X3 and 2 more on X1, and this is a really good level to go to. Plus, if I did my math right, we haven't beat enough bosses in this to give them extra health. So they should just have a bar and a half. They do. That is beautiful. Yeah, those missiles are so cool, especially when they kind of pop in the front of the screen and explode there. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but it's a really to avoid if you're down below, but it's a really cool effect. Hey, there we go. So these are so much easier if they only have half of the health. But I don't have Boomerang Cutter yet. Okay, there's another Sigma key. Perfect. Okay. Jerks. So I might not be able to actually get everything here because I don't have Boomerang Cutter. Maybe we'll get Boomerang Cutter from one of these. Well, actually, these bosses don't give stuff. 9 is pretty good. Wow, that is a really fast Chameleon Sting. Oh, it shoots twice. Oh, I don't have the armor for X1. Oh, that's right, but they have half health, so... Oh, it's a 0 part in there. Gonna have to remember that, because the 0 parts drastically weaken 0 and X2. Oh. Wow, 7 damage and the stun effect? I mean, 7 damage isn't super high, but with the stun effect... Yeah, there's like other modes where they have all sorts of different flags that they can set on weapons, and it's really cool. Hey, let me go. Ooh, what is that? There's the crawfish key. So that would give us Crawfish's level and Vile stage. That's just 2. Nope, no underwater. Okay, oh, great. So nothing I have actually really works. I should note the normal Buster Shot has the stun effect. But it still doesn't really do a lot of damage, and we're gonna wanna recover our health here. My Grand, at least he's only got half health that he normally would. He didn't have 3 full bars. Otherwise, my grand plan to try to cheese this before beating other bosses would have been even more miserable. Definitely mega cool. Got him. Oh, I don't have the arm parts. Yeah, we'll just use... I was hoping to use Chameleon Sting there, but we'll just use the iframes. And it was just an energy up, so it wasn't anything too fancy. So yeah, we used Storm Tornado on this one. Hey, stand still in the path of the tornado. That's more like it. Now, do I have the weapon to beat this boss? Definitely not that. Or that. Or that. There we go. I mean, that'll do. Morph Moth Key, okay. Definitely found some good stuff in here. But there's still, like, there's no Tornado Fang. I'm no Boomerang Cutter, so a lot of these other levels are just like, hey, there's, why would I go there? Actually, did I have enough, did that give me enough Sigma keys to clear one of the games? Am I potentially doing a level I don't have to do here? Well, I guess X1 stages aren't that long. We don't have the stage change here. Instant kill. Yes! Yeah, definitely no stage change. Well, I guess I could at least, I could die and see what it is. Oh, what? Well, I guess that doesn't matter. It's not required, but the Sting Chameleon stage change is locked behind the Sting Chameleon stage change. How does that work? And I can see it's not a required, you don't need the stage change for anything else. So it's not like I have to have that for anything, but still. It's really weird that it's locked behind something that you can't get, that it locks itself. It's not funny like when that happens in Thieves Town or something, when the key locks itself. Well, I mean, there are a lot of different keys in this game, so hey, there we go. So it very carefully locked itself. Right, we don't care about that, let's just get to the boss. I'm glad I did scout that, though, because I would have been wondering what it was. Now he's got double health, and it's going to be longer. Good timing on that, though. The window to hit him when he does that is very small. Coward. So many bosses that just hide. Yeah, it is definitely, it's like, I call it Metal Man syndrome, where their own weapon works against them. It's very nice. No, I just missed. Actually, let's use the sub-tank. Don't risk it. There's Boomerang Cutter. So that's 24. We need 26 there, and I think we needed 24 for X3. So maybe we can finish X3 and find out if there's anything else we need vial. Yeah, that's one of the things I love about that. They just automatically refill. Alright, so what do we have here? We've got only 4 weapons, and this is not great. But hopefully we can get through Sigma Form 1 and then cheese our way through Form 2 with Gravity Well. Okay, so that doesn't work. That doesn't work either. Okay, so none of those work. I mean, I guess maybe we could try the Z-Saber. Whoops. Yeah, Z-Saber doesn't work either. So this is going to be rough. If I had the foot parts for X3, with the foot parts, you can just, if you have the foot chip, I should say, you can just dash from one side of the screen to the other, like nothing. But with the only having the, without having the foot chip, I can't do that. Like, I can't double dash off the wall. And unfortunately, with Gravity Well only doing 6 damage a shot, yeah, see, I can't quite get above him. That was dumb. Actually, I would have actually had it there with 3 sub-tanks. But I was not paying close enough attention to my health. This is doable, then we'll get all the location of every good thing in X1 and X3. I just have to execute. Alright, we can do this. Stop getting hit. Uh-oh. Maybe we can't. This is a much worse start than the previous run. Trying to stall a little bit here. Oh boy. Okay, maybe we've got the advantage now. Yeah, I think so. Uh-oh. We're just gonna use that. Gotta be safe. Oh boy. Not good. Oh, I was just like, just get through that last form. Now we can go, we can die, and we can come back and start on this form. Assuming we can even kill it. I mean, Gravity Well does too. That'll be slow, but it is definitely something we can finish. So we can definitely do that. And it's still 6 bars per shot. And then you just have to dodge. I may be spinning. There are sometimes you do have other weapons that are like piercing and they'll just slice right through his armor and make it really easy to hit. Oh, not a problem. Thanks for stopping by, Lewis. Hope you have a great rest of the night. Fill up that health bar. Let's go. That didn't seem to do anything. Yeah, that's not working. Yeah, that didn't work either. Yeah, standard shot does 2, so why do that when you have to aim it when you can just do Gravity Well for 2 also, that you don't have to aim. We'll use a sub-tank. Now that we're done goofing around trying to hit other things. We'll miss the missile dodge, miss the missile. That was pathetic. I was hoping they'd fire in a bunch. That's a lot easier to dodge. Get up there. This is not looking good. Oh no, I thought that was my last sub-tank. I still got one more. We're fine. Thanks to Gravity Well, the best weapon in the entire trilogy. That's better. Oh, it is well worth it, Sunseeker. It's a little bit hard to figure out at first, but once you get it down and once you figure out how to get seeds and everything, it is one of the best things ever created. Something feels weird jumping on the corner. Maybe that was just Sigma loading in. I was worried like the game was gonna crash or something. Alright. And with that, 1 hour and 38 minutes, we have our first game completed. And now we'll know if we have to go into Crush Crawfish's level to get Vile, or if we can just skip those. Because I need weapons for X1. Maybe the X1 armor. We also need 2 more Sigma keys. The X1 armor would be really nice to have. Should be 0, but that's fine. X1 sub-tank. That's not a whole lot there, but that is my last 2 Sigma keys that I need. As much as I don't like it, I think that's the play. And the X1 sub-tank could be really useful to have. But I think right now we just get the couple things at the start here. We'll go through and get Vile's key, and then we'll go into Vile's level, because Vile's level will give us the 2 Sigma keys we need to finish the other 2 games. Oh, I don't have the armor part, the arm part yet. That's why that wasn't working. I was like, why isn't the floor breaking? Why didn't I do the super shot? Because you didn't have the arm part. But we can get this. Then we'll still get a checkpoint before we go into Vile's stage. This is all garbage. And Vile stage will give us 2 Sigma keys. There we go. That's pretty nice. Hey, look. I could have used that earlier. Actually, we don't need that. There's a Sigma key there. Just health up. Just Sigma keys. So the Sigma stages in X3 do not really have much of anything. But we do have to get all the way through this to get those last Sigma keys. And then that'll be all the Sigma keys we actually need. It's just a matter of, like, I don't think this will have enough weapons to beat X1. And there is another sub-tank for X1 in Crawfish's level near the end that we could go get. Six is pretty good. Better than 4. So it looks like we're going to be using spinning wheel for this. Gotta remember to give him a little more time to get over there. I should also see if I can break walls yet in X3. Because Launch Octopus's weapon is sitting there. And that's usually a pretty good one to have for Sigma if it can do any damage, because you can hit him from the floor. Especially when you don't have the armor for X1 yet. Yeah, I actually might want to get that, because having that extra sub-tank in X1 could be the difference between life and death. Wow, a whole lot of nothing. Didn't I have something that worked on these? Or am I thinking of a different game? Right? Life max up, that's good, but we're more interested in those Sigma keys. And Hawk is pretty cool too, but we don't necessarily need Hawk. There we go. Sigma key is probably on the boss? In the sub-tank? Yeah, I don't have the armor yet for X1. I'm gonna go grab this sub-tank. This stage shouldn't take that long to get through. Especially since we'll just be dashing through everything. And we'll take a well, actually, a high-speed charge for this game, kinda useless. I can find out if I can break walls, though. Because if I can break walls, then we can go get Octopus's level, get Octopus's weapon in X1. And I'd love to have another weapon for X1, because that is just really... haven't found much there yet. And odds are they're all sitting in X1. Nope. Still don't have it. Because I tried the saber on a different one earlier. Let me move. Oh, that's right. That's why I can't move. I'm like, why is it still loading in? But I minimized my tracker, and I was trying to bring the tracker back up, and BizHawk likes to be on top. There's probably a setting I could do to change that, but... yeah, definitely gonna use Gravity Well here. 9 damage, pretty good. One, two, jeez, this is I mean, it is 9 damage is good, but this is still so slow. Actually, let's be extra cautious. Use that sub-tank. Because we really want that X1 sub-tank here. Oh, but I don't have that other zero part either. Where was the zero part that I missed? Ah, heck, let's try it. This is gonna go so poorly. Because I only have one zero part. Oh, 6 actually isn't bad. Okay, we're gonna use that sub-tank. There we go, that wasn't bad at all. Unfortunately, if Crystal Hunter is the good weapon here, 0 versus 0, and 0 definitely won that. No contest. 6, that is really good. That didn't work at all. You know what? I think it's going to be quicker to just die and come back with a full Crystal Hunter. Because Crystal Hunter is the only thing that's doing any decent amount of damage. So we'll get the full refill, and then we'll come in with a 6 damage Crystal Hunter. And hopefully X2 will tell me where some weapons are, maybe the X1 armor. Whee! Yeah, let's do that again. Easy. Now, do we actually have the weapon to do damage to this form? Watch it be Crystal Hunter again. Nope. Bubble does too, though. It's very rare to see anything do better than 2. So yeah, X2 should be no problem to finish out here with a 2 damage bubble. Hey, I'll take that. I've seen it do like a significantly... I've seen weapons do a lot more damage than 2 before, but usually 2 is the limit that I see. Like, there was one seed where it was like less than 10 hits, I think, because the weakness did so much. I should have just let him sit on top of me, because I have the sub-tanks to burn. And that's 2 games down. I don't think we're going to get under 2 hours on this, though. I mean, with how many deaths I took early on, that is that's not unexpected. Like, I'm not surprised in the slightest. All right, well... Okay, so we got Armadillo's weapon here. And that's right at the start, so I'm definitely gonna go grab Rolling Shield. Well, maybe we won't do it that way. Maybe we'll just fail. Perfect. Alright, anything in the X-Hunter stages? Thankfully, nothing there. Nope. Alright, so, wow. So all of our X1 wait, no. I still need X3 weapons to break walls, because, homing torpedo is blocked by me not being able to break walls in X3. But we've got 4 weapons here. I mean, 5 weapons here. Maybe this will work. Maybe Storm Tornado will be the weakness and I can just sit there on the floor and blast him. Wait, do I even have the arm parts for X1? Oh, there's no armor though. This is going to be a disaster. That didn't work. Okay. Well, that did a lot of damage, but unfortunately, without having the armor, I'm also taking a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Hope you're feeling better after that. Those are the worst, when you just get that, you can feel that stomach cramp. Sorry, Velgarder. Okay, so Storm Tornado's working, putting in work here. And I guess if we do this, this'll take a while, because he can only do 1 shot, but... Oh, jeez. Oh, Storm Tornado has no weapon energy. That's fine, though. We can beat that form, and then we can pray we get lucky against Sigma's final form. But I just don't think that's going to go well. There were other X3 weapons I think I saw that I could have picked up that might get us Storm Tornado. Okay. Yeah, I think there were X3 weapons that I saw that I didn't actually think about, because I'm like, oh, I finished X3, I don't need that, but depending on how his final form goes, it might be worth it to go back there and get those X3 weapons if I'm really struggling. Because the X3 weapons could potentially get me homing torpedo, which could be a torpedo of justice. Oh, I thought that was going to hit twice. There we go, like that. Now we're going to have to charge. That charge mechanic to refill your weapon energy is so nice. Glad that you're feeling a lot better after that. Let's see, I have the arm parts. Oh, you're kidding. Storm Tornado works there too. All right. This could be fine. And 5 isn't great, but I feel like if it's 5 for the base attack, maybe it'll be double digits for fully charged. Yep. Sigma's got he's a little bit gassy. $12 is pretty nice. Oh wow, but look how much weapon energy that takes. Is that even going to be viable here? Oh boy, this is going to be tight. shooting stuff at me, you coward. You're supposed to just let your hands fly around. This is so... Uh-oh, that was not something I wanted to do. This is so close to being under 2 hours. I love getting full seeds under 2, but I just don't know if this is gonna work, especially since I airmailed that charge shot. Like, if I trusted myself to get up on top of the hands and get a couple get a couple shots in where it hits twice. Yeah, if we could just do this the whole fight, that would be great. No, not that. Oh, wow. 14? And a storm tornado didn't take so much weapon energy here. I think it'd be fine, but this... Like, this thing just depletes itself so fast. Once again, we're doing X1 without armor. And I don't know how much longer I want to really keep trying this when I could go and look for some other stuff. And at least I know that I shouldn't need to find homing torpedo. I don't need weapons, I just need the armor. Uh-oh. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Biscuits. I think it might just be one more. Oh, yes. Just over 2 hours. 2 hours and 19 seconds. Oh. 2 hours and 19 seconds on a full. That's just a kick in the stones. Where was that armor? I mean, the goal time was 2:29, so still like almost a half hour under the goal, which is the important thing. Thanks for the GG's Sunseeker. Thanks for the GG's Bedwa. Kyoto. SM sub-tank. X1 sub-tank. Who is SM? Launch octopus. Spark mandrill. I could have had that the entire game. That was not locked behind anything. It was open as soon as Spark Mandrill's level was open, and I just never went there. That is, wow. Talk about getting punished for skipping a bunch of stuff, for not wanting to go and look in those X1 levels.
Sorry, Debbie. No Mercedes this year. We have to set an example.
Wait, how come... Is this saying that Storm Tornado wasn't the weakness? Thanks to the GG's Dimension X. I mean, it did the most damage, but doesn't have the fancy colors. I don't know what the colors mean. Usually if something has a color, it does the most damage if it's not one of the super weapons. But still, almost a half hour under the target. I will take that any day. Oh, blue is stun, orange is main. Okay. That would make sense then. You'd think after all this time I'd have figured that out, but nope. Well, I suppose instead of just dancing to the music, I should get ready for bed, because it is 10:30. 11:30 there. Welcome back, Dylan. Yeah, that charged Storm Tornado is so good. Actually, I want to see Storm Tornado's, like, what weapon? Fire Wave. Antiviral Rolling Shield is pretty cool. Oh, light. Piercing Waving Giant Storm Tornado. Okay, yeah, Storm Tornado had no ammo. That was just suck. But yeah, I suppose we should call it here then. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everyone. I hope you all have a great night. Stay safe, get a good night's sleep. Hopefully, if everything goes well tomorrow, I can be back with another one of these. Maybe one of the super hard ones that start you with no weapons. Because the last one I did of those was a blast. Good luck on your RGL run tomorrow, Bedwa. Hopefully your seed is very nice. Yeah, thanks again, everyone, and we will hopefully see you next time. And for those of you on